I am the sole owner of a commercial roofing company. We have 18 team members. Our top line last year was 2.2 million. We're expecting to do somewhere between 3 and 3.5 this year. I have two conjoining questions. How do I vet a business coach to know that we are a good fit for each other? And what is the proper role of a business coach?
Our business coaches in EntreLeadership, we've got executive coaches that coach over 200 companies. We've got group coaching that coaches over 3,000 companies in group settings. And we consider them, the advice and the accountability that they give on certain situations needs to pay for themselves. And so you should be increasing your revenues, decreasing your expenses, lowering your anxiety and your stress level, increasing your delegation and the quality of the operation should be running smoother to where you're just thrilled with what you paid because of the assistance and the accountability. Because sometimes when you're at the stage, your particular stage right there with those numbers, and you've done very well. Congratulations. You worked your butt off, man. You're a hard-working dude.
That's that right.
And but at your stage when I was there, one of the things I experienced was there was really no one around. I was by myself. And so just having someone to bounce the ideas off of and them go, oh, well, Dave, that's dumb. You can't do that guy. You can't let that guy do that. Right. And, I'm talking to one of my buddies in business or whatever, and he's going, God, man, that's silly. You got to fire that guy. And then next time we get together, he goes, did you fire him? I'm like, yeah, I did. Good, because I was going to fire you if you didn't. I mean, my buddy giving me a hard time. Just the accountability to make me go do what I knew I needed to do, but there wasn't anybody around. The loneliness, so to speak, it's a type of loneliness. It's not like I'm in the corner sucking my thumb crying lonely, but it's just like there's nobody to talk to about this crap, right?
Right.
And so the coach kind of ends up being your accountability partner is one of the values. And the second thing they do is they can actually give you solid business acumen teaching that on something you didn't know. They look at your accounting process and go, hey, dude, that's broken. You got no PO system here. You need to be having a PO system, or you're not getting customer invoices entered in, and so your turnaround time on your cash is ridiculous. Or your ratio on your employees is a way off, which yours is not. By the way, you're doing really good. But the if you call me up there and told me you had 200 employees and you had 2 million coming in, I'm going, how you open, right? That right. Kind of thing. So that would be me business coaching you right here now. But that's the same thing. So they're actually going to give you some actual information and tactical things to do that are valuable, that help you build your processes and your systems. And in our case, we're going to walk you through the 5 stages of business, from treadmill operator to pathfinder to trailblazer to peak performer to legacy builder. And, you're sitting square in the, you're probably pathfinder trailblazer somewhere right in there right now. And the treadmill operator is, you're past that one. You're not at that stage anymore. But, usually around your area, probably, it's probably trailblazer. You probably need more leaders in the business and a better detailed plan to scale. That's probably one of your biggest weak points right now. And so a coach could look in from the outside from Ramsey or somewhere else and recognize, okay, I gotta be able to be there for Patrick and help him build his leadership team, and be there for Patrick and help him do some strategic planning out past next month. Next month is tactical. That's not strategic. But this time next year, what are we going to be doing, and what are the things we've got to do to get there? And what are we got to move the business? Have we got to add a sales team? Have we got to reset the commission structure? I don't know. There's 9 million parts, as you know, Patrick. You're doing this.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, you get down in the weeds with the coach, and they should be able to give you some things that you kind of have an aha moment. But I would say that's only 50% of it. 50% of it is you guys both agree on something that you felt good talking this over with your good friend, the coach, and then you go do it, and they're going to ask you next time they're on the phone with you, did you do it? hold you accountable for tough decisions. And even the toughest of us need that.
Yeah.
That's what I would look for, and that's how we built our coaching model. Now, there's other people that do it different ways, but that's how we built our coaching model. I'm always going to ask a coach, what have you done in business, and what other businesses have you coached, and what were the results? Because I'm hiring them. I say, okay, I coached a business over here. They were 3.5 after 10 years with me. They're doing 30. Okay, so they 10x'd it in 10 years. And the coach was part of that. They didn't do it, but they're part of that. I want to hear some stories like that things are better because that coach was around. No, you're my third customer. No, thank you. Or I've never run a business, and I'm brand new to coaching. No, I don't need that. That's not a no, thank you. That's not a thing. So it's like hiring a real estate agent that's never sold a house. And or getting a life coach who never had a life, that kind of thing. So, and those guys are out there. I promise you, they're everywhere. So yeah, what you're looking for is somebody that can add value and hold you accountable. That's to me, that's our coaching model at Ramsey. And if you were signed up to be one of our customers on that, that's what you would get. And if we have not added value and held you accountable to pushing into the discomfort of change, and then we're not doing our job. And that's what we go for. That's what we reach for. So really good question, Patrick. And thanks for doing what you're doing, man. You're killing it. That's a great jump from 2.2 to 3.5. Very good. You're rocking it.